Hi there, welcome to another class. Today we're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. So it'll be a beginner's class, so don't panic. You can just rest assured that you'll leave this class feeling a little more flexible, a little stronger, and a little more in tune with your body. So I'll ask you to start in Tadasana, so our mountain pose, which is where we have our big toes touching. Our heels can be slightly apart, it's up to you, what works for you. Those of us with thighs, it's a little harder to put the toes together. Engaging all the legs, so from the calves all the way up, quads, thighs, engaging the glutes, engaging the core, torso, engaging the arms even though they're sort of back and relaxed at the shoulders. Now I ask you just to ground yourself here. So imagine you can close your eyes if that's accessible to you. If not, leave them open. Just find a soft gaze just in front of you. And just ground down into your body, just feeling how strong you feel, how stable you feel, how you feel supported by your mat, by the earth. If ever you find that your mind goes off and easily distracted, or you find that you're spacey, this is a really good exercise to do, to stand in mountain pose and imagine that you're a tree and growing roots down deep into the earth, and feel how stable that makes you feel, how grounded that makes you feel. Another good way of grounding and stopping the spacey head is just to walk around barefoot on the grass or dirt or sand in the water, something earthy anyway. So give that a shot, see how much of a difference that makes to you. But for now, we're grounding down into the earth, imagining just growing, our feet just growing down deep. I know it sounds weird, but give it a go. Just visualize, or even just a sense of feeling. If you feel that you're not good at visualizing, just get that sense that you're growing roots down into the earth. And while we're standing here, I'll ask you to take your usual 3 deep breaths. So, in through the nose, filling the belly first. So pushing the belly out so that the lungs have more room to enter into. Middle chest second, upper lungs last, and then on the exhale, as slow as you possibly can, we'll exhale from the top, working our way down to the middle and belly last, and really using your stomach muscles to push all the air out. So I'll let you do those in your own time. So on the inhale, nice and slow. With each exhale, you'll notice that your shoulders relax a little bit more, and that you're becoming a bit more in tune with your body each time that you inhale and exhale. So we'll just start with some breathing, warming up. So inhale, bring your arms above the head, palms touching. Exhale, take them back down to the sides. Inhale, arms up. You can even look up to the fingertips if that's helpful. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. On the next inhale, take the arms above the head and exhale, swing around to the right. So wrap the arms around your body, looking over your right shoulder, squeeze all the air out. Inhale back to center and exhale to the left. Completely wrapping your body with your arms, looking over your left shoulder. Exhale. Inhale center, exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale, center. And then on the exhale, we're just going to fold forward. I recommend bending your knees to start with. So keeping your knees bent, unless it's a nice easy forward fold for you, you can bend all the way down. But because we're warming up, you don't want to strain those hamstrings just yet. So resting your chest, I'll show you the side view. Resting your chest on your thighs. So that's still helping stretch the hamstrings, but just giving you a little bit of support. And to eventually get into that forward fold where you've got your body folded completely against the legs, this is how we start. Eventually, you'll straighten those knees, but your body will stay forward fold. Not quite at that stage because we're warming up. And from here, sweep your fingertips past your feet, bringing your arms up above your head and keeping your body, your seat back as if you're sitting in a chair. So this is chair pose. Lifting your toes, which will help keep your weight evenly distributed. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to take that left elbow to the right knee or right thigh, whatever works for you. If you can't get your elbow there, you can place your arm on the outside there. Nice deep breaths here. Come back to center, sweep the fingertips past the toes, back into your chair pose, hands to heart center, drop the right elbow over the left knee. Deep belly breaths because we're massaging our organs as well as strengthening our legs right here. Sweep the fingertips past the toes, come back to center, chair pose, and back to stand. I'll ask you to come to the short edge of your mat, just a little bit back from the top end. So engaging in Tadasana, so engaging the legs, the torso, glutes. Inhale, take your arms above your head. On the exhale, fold forward and place your hands about 20 centimeters away from your feet. You can keep your knees bent because we're still warming up. If you need to bring the floor closer to you, just grab some blocks to place underneath your hands here. So take a couple of breaths here, just settling in. You can give your bum a bit of a wag. Come back to center and then take a deep breath in, bring that right arm straight up. So you're trying to create a straight line between your both arms. Keeping the knees bent or straight, whatever works for you. Take that hand back down to the mat. We'll do the other side. So deep breath in, take the left arm up. Deep breaths. And take the hand back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in, try to straighten those knees and create a flat back. You can place your hands on your ankles or your knees, as long as you're sort of creating that parallel, that flat back that's parallel with the ground. Then exhale, fold forward. You can bend the knees, do little micro bends. Inhale, plant both hands on the mat on the outside of your feet. Take a big step back with your right foot. So leaving that right heel up off the mat, you can come up into a high lunge. So really deep stretch. If you've got your arms above your head, you'll feel that stretch all the way down the side, especially through the hip flexor. Bring your hands to heart center, and then we'll drop that right elbow over the left knee. Really good balance pose here. Keep that right leg straight behind you. If the balance is a little tough, place your right hand down on the mat and your left hand can go behind you. Okay, take both hands back to the mat. Take your left leg back into plank. So engaging everything here, legs, glutes, torso. Drop the knees, lift the feet, and we'll do, so it goes knees, chin, and chest, everything on the mat. Deep breath in for cobra. And on the exhale, push up, tuck the toes, and push back into downward dog. So just pedal the feet here. Really pushing up and back with the hips. As long as we've got our straight line from the hands to our butts, this is good. The knees can be bent and pedaling. To lift your head, look forward and take your right foot between the palms, keeping your left heel up off the mat. Come up into your high lunge. Really feel that deep stretch down the left side through the left hip flexors. Bring your hands to heart center and we'll drop the left elbow over the right knee for that balance. Again, if you need a little help with the balance, just place your left hand down onto the mat. Okay, release the arms, take them down to the mat. Take your right leg back into a plank. Drop the knees. And then just push back into child's pose. Resting your head on the mat. You can take your arms by your side. Leave them stretched out. Nice relaxing breath here, sinking into the mat. Pushing your body up, come to tabletop. So tabletop is wrists directly beneath the shoulders and knees directly beneath the hips. So you're a nice square table or wombat. So take a deep breath in, pushing your belly down towards the mat. And exhale, curving the spine and pulling your belly button in to try to meet your vertebra. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, and then exhale. Take a deep breath in and take your right leg out behind you in a nice straight line with your back. Left arm out in front of you. On the exhale, bring everything into center, into your torso. So bend the knee, bend the elbow. Inhale, straight. And exhale, crunch. One more. Deep breath in. And And exhale. Place them back down to the mat. And we'll do the right arm, left leg. Left leg out nice and straight, keeping your hips nice and parallel with the mat, so not lifting up like you're peeing on a fire hydrant. Just hold that for a sec, few breaths. Then on the next exhale, bring everything in, round the spine, bring the knee in, tuck the elbow, push all the air out. Inhale, straighten out. And exhale, curve the spine. Last one. And exhale. Come back down to the mat. No. Okay, from here we'll take our knees out as wide as you can and your toes touching behind you. So you can push back and take your elbows down to the mat. If you can stretch them out a little bit further. Resting your head on the mat. You can always grab a bolster, cushion, blanket, blocks to rest your head or anything on here. It's a really deep groin stretch, this one. Good hip opener, good for releasing emotions. Okay, push yourself back up. Swing the legs out to in front. Placing your hands right beside your buttocks, so directly under the shoulders. Keeping your back nice and straight. This is staff pose. Pull your toes in towards you. So we're actually engaging a lot of the leg and torso here. Take a deep breath in, bring your arms up above your head. On the exhale, forward fold. Just grab your legs wherever is comfortable. So we're folding at the hips, we're not folding at the shoulders. So you come down to wherever is comfortable for you. Looking forward, keeping your toes engaged and pulled towards you. Nice deep breaths. Feel that stretch right through the hips, the glutes, hammies. You can use a strap here. You can lasso the feet to help bring you forward. And release. Keeping your left leg out in front, bring your right leg up in, or your right foot up into your knee or your groin area, wherever is most accessible for you. With your first two fingers and your thumb, I want you to reach forward and grab your big toe. And with that movement, you're hopefully bringing your torso in line with your leg. And then bring your right arm up and over. If not, you can bring your hand to hip. Again, if reaching your toes is not comfortable, grab the strap and you can just use that with one hand here. So holding that, keeping your breath flowing. looking under your right armpit, keeping your both glutes, both sitting bones down on the mat. And release. Bring your right leg back out in front, and then we'll tuck the left foot in to wherever's comfortable. You might find that one side works easier than the other. Same 2 fingers and thumb, reach your right toe. So that's helping create that straight line from body to leg. Then deep breath in, bring that left arm up and over. That's tight. So trying not to hunch over, you're trying to keep your body in a nice straight line. Feel those hips opening up. Feel those emotions being released. This is a healthy way of releasing. Instead of yelling. You can rest your hand on the hip if that helps. As long as we're opening up the chest. And release the arm, release the leg. Just get yourself into a nice, easy seat. So that's, for some of us it's legs crossed, for other people it could be just legs out in front. I'll go with palms facing down in a nice grounding sensation. Closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And take our 3 deep breaths again here. So in through the nose, belly first, middle body, upper chest. Exhale, start from the top and work your way down. Nice deep belly breath. Then exhaling, letting that breath out as slowly as you possibly can. Keeping your backs nice and straight while you're breathing. Shoulders back. Good deep breaths. Deep exhales. You can bring your hands to heart center and set yourself an intention for the day or the night, depending on when you're doing this practice. Something nice and simple. It could be as simple as just creating a smile when you think of it for the day. No reason, just a smile. Or it could be that you want to achieve something at work or at home. Just a nice little gentle intention. Something to look forward to. Thank you for joining me on the mat this morning or this afternoon. And I hope you feel a little more grounded, a little less up in the clouds. And see you again soon. Namaste.